No matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff here to Benson. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st down, it's Benson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals are able to stretch out their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his second of this first half, as his guys start here with a 1st and 10. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Okay, break. Set. Ready.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinal.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Another run here with Benson.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
The Cardinals in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll set up a throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns.
This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make Wilson in motion left.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Campbell.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cardinal.
On the give, it's Benson.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. Here we go. Here we go. First and 10.
A give. Here comes Benson.
Give him 5 on. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Delivers on the crosser to McBride.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey McBride,
40 yards.
and the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Let's go.
In motion left goes a tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Benson.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They'll run with Benson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Let's go now.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right.
That's complete to McBride.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll look to throw.
Goes right back to McBride.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
This is Benson.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
From the 46, here's second down and 5.
In motion, the tight end. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
They'll go with a keeper.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
They'll run here with Benson.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 4.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He'll drop to throw. Catch made here by Campbell.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now a handoff up the middle. Benson. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
110 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, it's Benson, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Trey McBride.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up enough.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They'll run on 1st down. It's Benson, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Short one here, caught by McBride. Shelling through the defense. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
They'll try to run with Benson.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A great play there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Cardinals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. He has been virtually unstoppable in this game. It seems like every drive has ended with him scoring with his legs. And
they'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, right back to Benson.
Fights through and now a crease. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Here we go, Shaq.
They're going to look to throw. It fights him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been since.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Benson.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the side.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey Benson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cards are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hook.
Up the middle they go. Benson. Oh, look at the juke. Oh, and now some space to operate.
Now he's loose again.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey Benson.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Cardinals add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Benson. Gets past one man. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Set. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Benson.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. In motion goes the tight end. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40.
That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Up the middle they go. Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Darian Kendrick able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses